Hello, and welcome to Sir Trozelot Gaming! Today, we're going to be doing some math for Archeage. Now, viewers' discretion is advised. Now, I looked up and tried Googling for about an hour or two and trying to figure out how the Handle with Care GHA necklace works. And I couldn't find anything, so I figured, well, I'll grind and figure it out so everybody else doesn't have to. I'm going to be going over the basics of its procs, its ability synergy, and the item-to-item comparison with other items. Oh, nope, oh god! Get on, get out of here, no one likes you! Oh. Now, the way the item should be worded is that it doesn't actually deal 100% of your attack's damage. It deals damage equal to 100% of your magic attack. Now, this is very important, because instead of hitting someone for, like, let's say, you were to drop a meteor on them for, like, 30,000 damage, and instead of it dealing 100% damage and going up to about 60,000, it's only doing 100% of your magic attack. So it's only going to be doing an extra 800 to up to 1,500 damage depending on your build. It will, quotations, reasons I say kind of the quotations there on never proc on your first hit is, from what I noticed, it has a chance of proccing on your first hit if you have hit something before. So this is kind of weird because you can hit something and walk away, and I was AFK. The reason I found this out, I was AFK for about 5 minutes, came back and went to go hit something and it procced. So it'll never proc on your first hit except for after its 30-second item cooldown if you hit something, and it's gonna proc on your next ability and you walk away and come back. I didn't bother testing how long it was on after 5 minutes. I figured if you don't use the proc within 5 minutes, you can just get another one in the middle of your combo. It does not crit, and it does not do the electric shock effect the combo with Arc Lightning. It does, in fact, though, combo with Instant Cast and other one-and-done abilities. So it works really well with these because when you're throwing out a lot of things, it has a good chance of proccing, meaning you can just get that extra damage in there rather quick. Or getting that extra damage in, let's say you were to trip someone, walk over them, hit them with Freezing Arrow, and then Meteor. Or, you know, do God Whip, or hit with Arc Lightning or something. It has a good chance of proccing based off of Arc Lightning and God's Whip, and it's just nice to have on Meteor when it procs. And even having it proc on the follow-up after Meteor. Try getting creative with things you do. So if you're using this necklace, see, you know, Bloody Chanty, do a drop big firebolt. Well, drop back firebolt, you know, English. Just kind of get creative with what you're doing. There's a lot of cool items out there. There's an Aurora item for increasing firebolt damage. Go ahead and throw that on there. Have some fun. Bleeds and poisons count as magic damage, so they do go against magic defense. It's kind of weird because you have the shadow play and the archery tree, and the poison doesn't really scale to anything. It's just a set amount, but it goes against their magic defense. So if you have magic defense pen and let's say like you put charm on them and you lower their defense by 50%, you get that in there. Now I'm going to be doing a comparison of the Scrubby GHA necklace and then the Delphinad Wave necklace, which gives 735 defense pen, which, from what I've saw, is probably going to be a good item to go for most mages. I see you brought a friend. I was prepared. With the power of our Jesus, I banish thee. And with the power invested in me, I smite thee. Oh, the underdog is here. Now, with an endgame staff and buffs, and your magic attack gets up to 1,579, calculated with the spell sword anti-mage build I am doing. Now this is Battle Rage, Songcraft, and Sorcery. Now, with this, my magic attack is getting up due to a passive in Songcraft that allows me. Oh, English! My English is bad today, but passive in Songcraft that gives me stacks of magic attack based on how long I've been playing a song. And if I'm planning on going into a fight, I play that for a little bit, run in, keep songs up, get hit a few times for the frenzy buff. Keeping buffs up to keep myself tanky while I'm getting hit, because your defenses only go down when you do hit someone. So if you can keep yourself tanky while you're getting hit, and then immediately turn the fight around after they've hit you a few times, if they're trying to hit you rather than waiting for your frenzy to go down, you can get up to 1,579 damage. Now, you could get creative with the way you're doing this. You could have a friend kind of... well, not kind of. You could have a friend go into Blood Rage mode, and have him Control F and hit you a few times to get that up before you go into a fight. And this can be a great thing to do, because if you have someone on your team just kind of leave party, hit you a few times, and you're just kind of staying in the back a little bit so he's not going to get hit by your allies' AoE if anything's being cast, you will then be able to get that extra 300 damage from Frenzy without having to worry about getting the reduced physical defense before, well, not before, but from hitting things beforehand. So with the Bloody Shanty, Dissonant, Startling, String, and, Bulwark Wombo, putting the Charm defect, lowering their defense and everything, and then God Whipping after that, you're getting 1,560 defense pen plus 50% reduction. Now, this is kind of a decent combo, but in comparison to the Delphinad... Oh, no, get out of here. The big man in the house! It gives 735 defense penetration, or 11% more pen than the Scrubby GHA. The same wombo, but this one gives 2,295 defense pen and 50% reduction. Now, going into my conclusion, if it's an option, go with Delphinad. Enemies with magic defense greater than 3,220. There's quotations there for a reason. I'll explain it here in a second. Delphinad is the winner. Enemy with magic defense less than 3,220. Handle with care is more damage. Now, Handle with care is much, much, much easier to get, but Delphinad is, I guess, in quotations, better. Looking at it, if they have 3,220, the way it works is 6%, let's say I'm doing 30,000 damage, which is a crazy amount of damage in some grand schemes of things, but with a combo, it's easily possible. And with that 30,000 damage, you're getting 11% pen from Delphinad. But that 11% pen, now let's say the damage you're getting from 1,500 from the GHA proc, with 6% reduction, they are even. So at 3,220 magic defense, if they still have 6% reduction, which is only like 300 more magic defense, so it's kind of 3,500, but there's a lot of things that can easily give them a few percentage magic defense, whether it's gems or anything like that. So about 3,500 magic defense, but since you have Bulwark on them, it's going to be more around the areas of 3,900, 4,000 magic defense that GHA is equal to Delphinad. So if you're wanting to do something around seeing someone who isn't going to have a lot of magic defense, go with GHA. Lower their defenses, do that instant burst, get them out of the fight. Now, those are my conclusions, trying to keep this quick and easy so you guys don't have to waste too much time on this and you can get back to playing that Archeage and finding some scrubs like me, Nicholaus, with only 2,700 gear score. But I hope you guys all enjoyed, and... Oh, wait, a challenger has appeared! Oh god, it's the warrior necklace! Tune in next time on Sir Trozelot Gaming. Here's the site page, and I would like to thank Hillary off of the Hanyo server, Rip Mahip, I've linked a few things especially where I got the damage reduction formula. Go ahead and you can just Google it, look it up. It's very helpful for you. And the Google areas for where I got the images, and the 8 hours of sunflower grinding testing via Nicholas on the Hanua server. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.